afternoon, Toons. It's the 22nd day of Christmas, December 22nd. Annie, Christmas is in like what, 3-4 days?
Yeah, Christmas Eve is on Friday. Pretty sure.
Friday. Yeah, and then Saturday is Christmas Day.
Wow, you know what? I'm so excited. You know, we always have a tradition to open presents on Christmas Eve.
Why do we do that? We do
Because
that
I can't wait.
because when you were a kid, a baby, you were always so impatient that we used to say, okay, fine, open up your gifts. Santa would purposely come early just for you.
Yeah, that is true, and now it's carried on.
Yeah, and we're still doing it. I wonder if you'll do that with your kids one day.
We'll just have to see. So my wedding shower was today.
How was your wedding shower, Annie?
It was so much fun. You know, we got so many amazing things from so many amazing people.
Oh, that's great.
Had a good time.
I had to work, but your fiance came to the wedding show. I know sometimes guys do that now.
Yeah, so I've actually seen it happen. I've seen guys come. It's usually a girl thing, but my fiance did choose to stay.
Yeah, that's cool.
He had a fun time. His mom and grandma was there.
Oh, that's so nice. I actually got to meet his grandma. Nice lady. Very, very nice lady.
Yes.
Annie,
What?
I want to talk about Arizona.
Oh.
Your Aunt Ro, your godmother's from Arizona, so in celebration of her being in town, I want to talk about how popular podcast Rewritten is in Arizona. First of all, to sum it up, we're huge.
We're huge in Arizona?
Huge in the desert.
Oh, my. You know, Alex's grandmother lives in Arizona, too.
That's right. She's from Sedona, but apparently, according to our statistics, our geographical statistics, Grandma Abajian does not listen to
Podcast Rewritten?
Podcast Rewritten.
Oh, my.
But who does listen? I'm going to name off a couple of cities. Thank you, Mesa, Sahuarita, Tucson, Phoenix, Scottsdale, and Chandler. Thank you so much, Arizona. We love you.
Thank
Keep
you, Arizona.
listening in.
Podcast Rewritten loves you.
You guys are awesome. I love the desert so much.
You know what? I actually have been to Arizona a few times, you know, to visit my Aunt Ro, and Arizona is just beautiful. I've been to Sedona. Sedona is my favorite part. It's unlike anything else I've ever seen.
Yeah, I really got to make it out there at some point.
It's amazing.
I can't believe that you went to Sedona not knowing that your betrothed grandmother lives there.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Let's get to some comments, Annie. What comments have we got to Podcast Rewritten this week?
I'll do you one better.
What's better than comments?
So our dear friend Papa Puffs did us another fan art.
Did he really?
Yes.
Oh, I saw it. I loved it. Didn't he do two,
Yes.
like in the past couple of weeks?
So Josh.fti on Instagram
Josh.fti, right.
edited our podcast logo, which actually Papa Puffs and Josh.fti made.
Sort of a collab.
Yes, so Josh made redid it with Christmas colors.
I saw that. That looks awesome.
Yeah, so you guys can go check that out on whatever platform you listen to it on.
Check out the
Christmas colors. It's red and green now.
Christmas or holidayed up Podcast Rewritten logo. It's lovely.
That was awesome.
Let's see here, Annie. Oh, yes. You know, I went on Toontown Rewritten earlier, and it's looking very holiday-ish.
Is it?
It is, yeah. It's looking very winter festivity.
I noticed that too.
But before we talk about that, was it Friday? No, it wasn't Friday. What day was it when you just up and decided to do a Twitch stream?
Was sometime last week. It was very last minute.
Yeah. Shouldn't you kind of announce it first before you go and do a Twitch stream?
Okay, you know, with the holidays, we've all been very busy. That's why we went to bi-weekly.
Yeah.
You know, I went into doing Twitch wanting to do it at least once a week, but I got very busy. So I was just sitting there bored last week. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing anything. So I announced it like an hour beforehand.
Right.
And, you know, a lot of you came on to watch. So I just want to say thank you. After the holidays, when things aren't so hectic, I do plan to pick back up and start streaming again.
That's good. That's good.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, I actually popped in for a second too, and yeah, I was able to say hi to some people, and
We had a lot of fun on there.
who's our friend? He's a
Duckington
Twitch
Finch.
streamer. Duckington Finch
Popped
showed
in
up.
for a second.
I noticed what's his name? Ice Blue. He's been
Iceman.
Iceman. He's been posting a bunch lately
Yes.
too. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So you don't have like a permanent Twitch schedule right now.
I do not. Things are still a little crazy.
That's okay. Things are crazy. Let's talk about all of the winter festivities going on in Toontown. What do you know about it?
Okay, let me hold on. I will tell you what I know about it.
What do you know about all these winter festivities? I heard that there's all kinds of special toon tasks and heads and noses and outfits
first,
and stuff.
the Christmas decorations in the game. Let me just say I love it. I'm
Me
loving
too.
it.
They're beautiful.
So second, let's start with this. The Christmas codes they rolled back around with this year. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me tell you what I'm talking about, guys. Hold on. So, some of you may seen some toons running around with the elf or the Santa toon.
Yes, I have seen that.
Do you know what those codes are? Because I actually lost them on my phone.
You don't.
I do know them. Just
You
hold
don't
on.
have the codes?
Oh, here they are. Okay. So, Toons, the codes are coming to town and on the shelf. So, those are coming to town and on the shelf for those codes. So, when are those codes available till?
I believe those codes are available until December 30th.
Yes, and those are for the Santa Toon and the Elf outfits. So go ahead and grab those codes, Toons. Those are only available till December 30th.
You know, I'm actually ashamed to say it, but I have not gotten those yet.
Well, I think they just rolled those out yesterday.
Oh, okay, good.
So, yeah, and so there's also a new task, the holidays task in the burr. So you got to go to the burr. And for completing this task, you get a bag of toys backpack for helping. And
You get
for
a bag of toys?
Yes, for the Deer Toons, you get a red nose reward, which you can choose to keep permanently or temporarily.
Wait a minute. So when you get after you complete the task, you get a red nose if you're a deer?
If you're a deer, yes.
If you're a deer, and you get to choose whether it's permanent or temporary?
Yes.
That is
That
cool.
is right.
I think if I were a deer, I think I would keep it permanently.
Yeah, you could just make a new deer. Like if you already have a deer and you don't want it to have a red nose, you could just make a new one.
That is so cool. Okay, so once again, that's coming to town
Yes.
and on the shelf.
Yes. And I've heard some people say if it says it's expired, then don't put the dashes between them. Just write it all one word.
So coming -to -town.
Yeah, don't do that. That's what I've heard people say. I already have the codes. I did it a long time ago, so I'm not sure if you're supposed to use the dashes or not.
Okay, so I guess try it with the dashes, and if it says no good, then try it without the dashes.
Yes.
Okay.
There
What else
is
you got?
also the snowman task for a snowman head.
That's interesting.
So you will go find the snowman in Toontown Central to start the task. You will say the caroling phrase to him.
Right.
And then he will give you a hint to where the other...
Oh, this is kind of like
Yes, like the pumpkin head
like
task.
the pumpkin head task.
Right, yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
So then you just kind of go to each
Exactly.
what do they call
Each,
it? District, not district.
Yeah,
area.
he'll give you a hint
and then
as to where the next
and
one
then
is.
you go find the next snowman,
Exactly.
sing him a carol, and that'll be in your what do they call them?
In your
Quick
tasks.
comments.
Yeah, in your little task
Sing
thingy.
him the carol, and then he'll give you the next hint, and then you'll get a snowman head.
Yeah, you'll have a snowman head.
temporarily.
Temporarily, right.
Not
We wouldn't want you to have that permanently.
all year round. I mean, I guess that might be sort of cool.
It would be cool as a clothing item.
Would it?
Maybe.
I don't think I have any winter clothes. I might have to
I
go
sent
in
you
and
some.
get
There might be some in your mailbox.
Ooh, I love surprises.
You should go buy some.
Are they
now.
wrapped?
Maybe.
Annie, I saw your estate tour
Did you?
last week.
Did you like it?
It is awesome.
Is it?
How did you get so many floors in your estate?
Honestly, I don't know.
It's a secret, right?
I can't give away my secrets.
You can't.
I don't know.
So
I might.
when you go on your phone, you like go into this different Toon dimension.
Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, scoot over onto our YouTube channel and check out what's it called? A Very Merry Estate Tour.
Yeah, I think it's called A Very Merry Estate Tour. And if you don't know our YouTube channel, just look up Podcast Rewritten or go to the link tree on our Instagram, which our Instagram is also Podcast Rewritten.
Awesome. What else do you have to say about all those winter festivities?
I think the Toontown Rewritten staff did a wonderful job putting that together for us.
Yeah, they really did.
I would also like to mention that I think it's awesome after the field office update came around that there has been so many more people playing Toontown Rewritten lately.
I've noticed that. There's a ton of people on. Like back in August, September, they
1,000 people on at once. Sometimes
right.
like 500-600.
Sometimes like 500-600. Now it's jamming.
Yeah, now there's like 3,000 people on. I mean, it's really getting up there.
I love it. Speaking of the Sellbot field offices, if we can for a second.
Yes.
I was on the what's that Facebook group, ADA, and somebody posted a Sellbot field office survival tips.
Ooh.
May I read them?
Yes, please.
Turn those low-level gags into level 4 so you don't run out of useful gags. Feathers and bike horns will never be of use in a field office. That's a great tip.
That is a great tip.
During the mini-games, if you run low on laugh, stick by the exit elevators. Another good one. Do as many VPs, CFOs, and CEOs as you can between field office runs to stock up on SOS, Unites, and Fires. Even the useless SOS cards could save you or your friends quite a bit of grief when your gag tracks are limited to 3. When playing your gags and cog battles, choose wisely. A full cream and fruit pie will take out a Lord level 9. That's some shortcut cog math. Don't waste a cream pie on this cog unless you have no choice. Also, save your level 6 gags. You will need them against the boiler. At least sound, throw, and squirt. Trap and drop gags cannot be used against the boiler. Another great tip. Yeah. Many are using the cloud, fog, then cake method when they first enter the boiler battle. When the boiler gets fired up, the gags you use do more damage, so throw when he's a hothead. Do not attack if the boiler goes into defense mode. His attacks will do double damage if you do. That's a great tip. If the boiler goes into defense and is almost dead, finish him off. Lastly, don't be afraid to do field offices. Remember, it's just another boss. Go in your first few with close friends that can show you the ropes. Remember how afraid you were during your first VP? Now it's a walk in the park with your eyes closed. And this was posted by John Geddes from the Toontown ADA Facebook club.
Those are great tips.
Yeah,
and, so I finally did my first field office.
What'd you think of it?
It was rough. My friends carried me through it, so I did do it with close friends.
Okay.
We survived it. It was a 1-star field office, and one of the mini games almost took me out. So I was left with like 5 left. I had to go towards the elevator, like in the middle of it, so I wouldn't die. My friends finished off the mini game, and then they gave me laugh in the next battle. But we finished it, and I felt like a little bit of a dummy because, like, just the cog math with all these higher level cogs, I'm like, what am I doing?
Right.
But we finished it and we were united, and but it was kind of fun, but it was rough. And
That's what people are saying. And that was only a 1-star.
yes. So I have started the Sellbot field office tasks, but I haven't got very far into them. I haven't gotten a chance. I've been busy.
That's no excuse.
So the task I'm on is I have to defeat a CEO.
Okay.
So I'm working on it.
So how many tasks are there to go all the way?
I think there's 50 new tasks.
50.
That's what I heard.
50.
Yeah, 50, the big 50.
The big 50. I passed out a while ago. The big 50. Let's see what else we got here, Annie. Oh, I found something else very interesting. So have you ever been in your estate, right? And let's just say you just came home from a bean fest in Donald's Dreamland. You got beans coming out of your pockets. You're ready to spend.
Yep.
You pick up the phone, Clarabelle answers, you're buying stuff out of the catalog, and you kind of like want to get this stuff quick, right? But it takes a certain amount of time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
some stuff's quicker than others.
Some stuff's quicker than others. I found a chart online that tells you how long it takes to get certain things.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. So, an animation, right? I like to buy
like belly
those.
flop and dance.
I got a bunch of those. Arrival time after purchase, immediately.
Okay.
Gardening kit,
Yeah.
buy the can, the watering can, immediately.
The phrases are immediately too.
I didn't quite get there yet.
Oh, okay.
Name tag, you can change your name tag immediately.
Oh, that's good to know.
Speed chat phrase,
Immediately.
Statue, which I have not bought, but somebody has purchased for me before. Immediately. Accessory, like a scarf or bow, like
glasses.
Glasses, something like that. 1 hour.
Okay.
Clothing, 1 hour. Your favorite, flooring, 1 hour. Molding, around the wall, around the floor, 1 hour. Wainscoting, which goes like in the center of the wall, kind of.
Right, yeah.
4 hours.
4 hours. That's
4
random.
hours, yeah. Wallpaper, which I know you buy a lot of. You buy a lot of wallpaper, Andy, and it takes you 4 hours to get it. Another one of your favorites, the window view. I know you go through those like water. 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
That's right. How about a name rewrite? Anybody want to change their name? It'll take you 6 hours.
6 hours and 10,000 beans.
6 hours and 10,000 beans. Change that name. What about a tune rewrite? A whole entire tune rewrite.
You can't change your species, though.
You're like, I'm tired of being this. I want to be that. I just don't feel it anymore. Well, it's going to take you 6 hours.
I thought it took you a whole day. That's interesting.
A fishing rod. Annie? A fishing rod takes 24 hours.
That's just tomfoolery.
You can get a whole tune rewrite in 6 hours. You can change yourself, but you can't go fishing for a day.
You can check yourself before you wreck yourself, but you can't get a fishing rod.
Can't get a fishing rod quickly. Finally, furniture. Furniture takes you 24 hours, a whole day.
Oh my God, like tables and chairs. Like
Tables,
what if I want to have a tea party?
Well, then you better plan for it 24 hours in advance. And you have the most furniture out of anybody I know.
Yeah, I always have to delete stuff.
You have a ton of furniture.
Yeah.
Get rid of some of that furniture.
Yeah, I better have a yard sale.
You do have to have a tune yard sale.
Yeah.
Make sure you sell NFTs and cryptocurrency too.
Yep.
What do you think about that stuff?
I got to.
Cryptocurrency. So you and I were on the phone.
Yes, we were.
A while ago. And I said, Annie, let's make a podcast rewritten specific tune. Kind of like run around Toontown Rewritten with the name
to represent
podcast
us.
Rewritten. I think that would be a great name for a tune. So you took a big chunk of time out of your schedule. What'd you make? What kind of tune?
So it was a bear, and it was the color ice blue.
An ice blue bear. And we said we're going to name it Podcast Rewritten. I think that would have been a fantastic name for an ice blue bear.
Me too. And I know for a fact they added the word podcast to the Toontown Rewritten dictionary.
Yes.
I've seen other tunes with the name Rewritten in their name. Well, the name was denied.
Man, oh man, the name was denied.
The name was denied.
After you got done crying and you called me, so is this something that we can appeal?
You know what? We probably could, but I just not sure. I mean, I don't.
Okay. So we're going to try to appeal it, or maybe we'll have to delete that tune and make another one and resubmit.
Yeah, we could resubmit it. I mean, we'll just have to see.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. We don't know what's going on. Annie, what did you do in game this past 2 weeks?
So, yeah, like I said, we streamed.
Yep, we did stream.
We streamed. I was working on my Sellbot field office tasks.
Yeah, you were.
That's probably it.
That's it?
I think that's it.
Okay. I'm looking for my...
I worked on buying myself some stuff from the catalog, buying my alts stuff from the catalog.
Yep, I did that as well. I've been just kind of like running around Toontown, mainly going to bean fests, working on a few of my gag tracks, doing some gag training, just generally, defeating cogs, because there is no place, we have no room in this toon world for cogs.
That's true.
Can't stand them. Did you see on the Toontown Rewritten website, they just released some computer, desktop wallpaper and cell phone lock screens?
I did see that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Head on over there and download it or screenshot it on your phone. They're really cool. I just added it to my phone. I've got the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus, so I did the cogs on mine because I think, telephone cogs just kind of goes.
I think the staff member who made that background was their name on Twitter is Miss Sarah Ellie.
Oh,
so they did a great job.
Thank you so much for that because it's incredible. I put the cogs on my phone's lock screen.
Yeah, they did a wonderful job with that.
Yeah, they sure did. Well, I would like to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you happen to celebrate.
Well, I've got one more thing.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay.
So, if any of you guys know Joey Zilkowski, the Joey Zilkowski.
Oh, the Joey Zilkowski.
Yeah. The director of Toontown Rewritten.
Yeah, he's the creative director.
The creative director of Toontown Rewritten. So he actually works for Shell Games.
Yes, he does.
Shell Games is teaming up with Inner Sloth devs, the people who, do Among Us.
Among Us, that's a great
Shell
game.
Games is teaming up with Inner Sloth devs to develop Among Us VR, virtual reality. I just want to say congrats.
You've been talking about VR a lot lately.
I have.
You really want to get involved in that, huh?
I really want to just immerse myself very far into it.
I'm hoping that eventually VR and the metaverse is something like the book Ready Player One, which you probably don't know about, but I think you saw the film.
I didn't.
Oh.
My betrothed wanted to watch it.
Well, if it's anything like that, I'm in.
Yeah, but so congrats Shell Games and Inner Sloth devs.
And Joey Zilkowski.
And Joey Zilkowski.
In general.
in general.
What else you have?
That's all I have.
That's it. Merry Christmas tunes. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.
And we'll
Happy